Hey everyone. So I've been asked for a deck list for this Drytron deck I've been messing with after the ban list. I normally would run Ultimateness with Ava, but Ava got hit, and I was testing it with Ultimateness still, and it just didn't feel right. And I was seeing other builds with some other like other ritual monsters and like with Chaos Space. I thought that was pretty cool too. I never thought about using Chaos Space with Drytrons because they cannot be normal summon or set. Um, but yeah, I tried with the Destiny package and I'm really liking it because Scythe is a fairy, so that's good. And I really like prep. You'll see what I mean about pre-prep. But yeah, Destiny Hero Plasma because it cannot be normal summon or set, so you could actually use it with Drytrons because you can't special summon if you use a Drytron. Like if you were to use a Drytron, bring it out, you can't Monster Reborn a monster like Diviner because Diviner says nowhere on her text it cannot be normal summon or set. So just remember that. All right, so I got these three for the Destiny. Oh, this is not really a Destiny package, but it's here. Scythe always work. It's been working a lot. Um, Two Diviner. I'm thinking two instead of three because Ava's at zero now, so like you don't really need that extra Diviner for when you banish Ava from the grave. So I'm thinking this is all on paper testing. Need more time, but I'm really liking this so far. Two Orange Lights because the same thing because of Ava, and I just feel like three is too much sometimes. I might put back three. Three deltas and three gamma, three zeta, and three alpha. At the moment, I'm liking three of each because you want to see Drytrons in your hand so you could start combos. And even if you get doubles, like you could just discard one to get the other. Like it's really good. Originally, I ran Prod of Prosperity in this build. I wasn't even running pre-prep or Destiny Fusion. I was going with Dragoon. And for a while, I was like against Dragoon, but I eventually gave in and threw in the Dragoon package because Drytron had this problem where you would have bricks where you would just end up with like Diviner and a Drytron and you're stuck. Like you can't do anything else. So you would just put up a float like Lina. But when you have the Predator Plant package, you at least have like a plan B. It's great. Works great with Dragoon, but works also just as good with Phoenix Enforcer. And then two Perfections. I'm really liking Perfection over Ultimateness. I just feel like it adds more fairies to your hand and just you get to use Ben 10 a lot. I'm really like, as I've seen in the videos I posted, I'll use like Ben 10 three times because of this card. Like you add Ben 10 with Alpha. You use if you have this card in your hand, you could use it to bring Ben 10, tribute it. So you bring this guy out, get Ben 10 back, and then you could just like use Drytrons for Ben 10, and then you could bring Ben 10 back with the ritual spell of the meaty known as Drytron. And Ben 10 just keeps coming back. So I've been liking that a lot. And but yeah, one thing about Perfection is that you can't it doesn't stop special summons unlike Ultimateness, and it's a little weaker. But I like how it's 6 stars. One, I wish Ben 10 was at two at least. I was hoping Ben 10, but nah, no way. Editon, so you could. Oh man, Editon's not. Honestly, I don't think Editon's as good as she was before because the Ava hit. Editon was great for bringing out Ava because you could just Diviner Editon. But now bringing out Editon a lot of like I'm seeing it as like it's you're just wasting an extra fairy. Like you're bringing. I'd rather keep it in my hand. Like just keep using Ben 10. Like use Ben 10 and then just like they don't banish it. Like keep bringing Ben 10 back from the grave so you could keep your fairies in your hand. And Natasha, the secret boss monster of the deck. I've won so many games with Natasha. She is so clutch, especially in Master Duel. She's so OP broken. Like in locals, like I'll win because of timeouts because of Natasha. I'll just have more life points. Like it's ridiculous. She is so good, especially for local tournaments with timers. She gets that extra life points, and it's so easy to bring her out. She has 1,000 attack. So if you want to finish off your opponent, Natasha, just take all their monsters. And pre-preparation of rights. This is so great. Like, there's only one so far. I've only noticed one negative thing, and it's if you draw Donna the Herald, you can't use pre-preparation of rights anymore. You need to have, you can't have it in your hand. You can't have these two. It's a brick. Like you could just use this one, but so I'm thinking So far, it's only happened like twice in a bunch of test hands, and when I was playing people, like in total, like I haven't really noticed it that much, but it is there. So just letting you all know, you don't want to draw these two together. It's not a good thing. And two fusion destiny, great. Also, another thing about what I didn't like about Predator Plant Dragoon, I was noticing was like, if you draw Red Eyes Fusion, you're effed with Predator Plant because you're either just gonna have to use Red Eyes and your Predator Plant is out of the picture then. But with this, you could still do the same stuff, then do your Fusion Destiny Predator Plant. Or if you draw one, it's fine because you still have another one. Or you could just use it at the end of your combo, unlike Red Eyes Fusion. That's what's so good about this card. And Cyber Emergency, so good. 3 searching, 3 Novas, you get to search, super good. Minonis Drytron, so good. If I wasn't running this, I might actually run 2 of these. One Call by the Grave. I wish it was at 2. I was hoping it was put at 2. 2 droplets. I normally run 3. I'm experimenting with 2. Maybe I might just do this. Maybe just take one out. Probably keep it like this. 3 drops, 3 drips. And one or two, one Fafnir. Really good, just so you could bait, get that extra. You could actually get the spell card, the ritual spell, so it's great. And then for the extra deck, I got Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, Elder Etnis, Herald of the Arclight, Zeus, Beatrice, which isn't as good. I've actually come a few instances where I'll use Perfection for Beatrice and just send it to the grave and just bring Perfection back. Like, it's you need your fairies. You want the fairies in your hand now. Like, if you want to stick to the hero package, you can't just be throwing them in the grave because you don't have those free 2 fairies because of Ava. You have to be more resourceful. Save your resources. That's why I'm really liking pre-prepper rights. Yeah, and let's see. Downed Magician, just so you could exceed climb with where's the? Oh, I'm not even running the bird. Yeah, you don't even need the bird. You could just exceed climb. I actually kind of want to run the bird. Ah, man, I don't know what to take out for the bird. Maybe Apollosa, possibly Apollosa. But yes, I do want to. I do want to run the bird. This one. Assemble Nightingale. I maybe I do like this one. You don't need it. Downward's fine. Honestly, I kind of want you. You could just take out Beatrice. You don't really need Beatrice anymore, to be honest. Like, you really don't. 2 Fafnirs is crucial, so you could do the grind game. Access code, the best boss monster in the game, probably. Right there with Ava. I'm with Natasha. I'm not sure about Apollosa. I just threw Apollosa in right now, today. I don't. I always run her in. There are times when she's clutch. Like, she would go great against those Grand Maju decks. So you could just stop the. What's that card? Some card that you get to banish a bunch of cards and bring it. It's so dumb. With those removal decks. But Apollosa does pretty well against that. But they nerf Pot of Desires, so I don't know. So yeah, if this is you could either take Apollos out for Nightingale, and Master Duel Nightingale's been doing great. And Link Kribo's too. You need Link Kribo in here. He's Predator Plant, of course. IP for the Unicorn. Unicorn is so important too. Like, especially I noticed in Master Duel, like, because I didn't have Unicorn for a while and I had access code, and it's like you want that Link 3. It's for that power. It's so good. But some of these are flex spots. Like honestly, we need more time to think to like look into it. I need more time. Other people do too, like Beatrice. But yeah, I would like to throw in Nightingale, possibly take out Apollosa, or maybe Beatrice, or even Elder Etnis. Who knows? But because of this skill drain, I threw him in. Her in, sorry. Actually, yeah. And 3 Nibiru's, just so if you know your opponent's going combo crazy, you could sight it in. 3 Lava Golem. Lava Golem is so good. Like, when you're playing against combo decks like Phantom Knight and they make those big boards, like, or Dragon Link, you can't use kaijus in this deck because they special summon themselves, but they can be normal summon or set. Lava Golem, on the other hand, cannot be normal summon or set. So you lose your normal summon Diviner, but you get to pretty much break your opponent's board, like drop it like with drip. So it's so good. I don't know. Some people don't know it, but a lot of people at my locals abuse this card, and yeah, it is so dumb, but it works so good too against people. That's why I was like, why did they ban Ava? Like, Drytron already had problems with cards like these OP cards like Lava Golem, Droplet, um, Dark Ruler No More. That's what I was a little confused about. But Scythe is pretty busted. I'm seeing how broken it is. Like, I don't know why that got didn't get hit. Like, it is so good. Scythe. Two Lightning Storms, three Twin Twisters, and then the one Red Reboot. Red Reboot because of Infinite Permanence and especially all the skill drain things that are popping up. I feel like trap decks are going to be pretty overpowered right now. Like, one thing I noticed is Dragoon does pretty well against trap decks, like especially Eldritch. Like, they can't really do anything to Dragoon if he's already out. Like, they have to like Ice Dragon Prison, or it's really hard to out Dragoon if it's already out with Eldritch. Because I would run Eldritch too, and I was like, man, Dragoon's pretty tough if you don't have it out for it at the moment. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole list. I'll show you my other list too. This is what I had before a few days ago. This is what I would normally run. This is my original list. And I was messing with yeah, this is with Dragoon. This is the Dragoon package if you wanted to see the Dragoon. It's pretty much the same thing just with the Dragoon package and no Scythe. If you want to see that. But yeah, I don't really have to explain it. Is triple tactics in the other one actually? No, I don't have triple tactics. I have Lancia in here. Yeah, it's either either Lancia or tactics. It's great because you could search Lancia. Actually, I might actually take a Lancia out for a tactics for now. Like, running one tactics is fine. Oh crap, right here. Uh oh, right here. Yeah, maybe even a Dark Ruler No More also. Like, yeah. Like, you have to just think about it like, okay, you're going to go first or second. And if your opponent's going to want to go first, more likely they're going to want to make a busted board if you already kind of seen what they've used. So you're going to want to cite these cards in, like Lava Golem, because you're going to go second. Lava board breaking cards, Nibiru, Lightning Storm. You want to take out like maybe one of these, one of these, one of these. Like, the ones that three of you could take out. Before I would take a Diviner on an Orange Light, but they're not in there anymore. But yeah, like cards that you don't want to see, like, you run them like in threes in the beginning so you could sight them out. Like, you have little patterns, like, yeah, so like one gamma, one zeta. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If y'all have any questions, just leave them down below. If you like the video, like it, follow, subscribe. My Twitter and Twitch are there. I stream. I play Master Duel and Ignis and real life duels too. Like, I'll play with people. Yeah, I'll stream. I play like RPGs and I do karaoke. And but yeah, if you like the video, it would mean a lot if you do all that. But that's it. Any other video recommendations? Let me know. I'm still working on this. I'm also going to be working on a Dragon Link deck profile. But yeah, don't worry. This is day one post ban list, so this is going to be changing. But you could all work with this, so you could have an idea what I was working with. All right, laters.